Hello, everyone. Hope so we all did well. Welcome, Nisha, and also welcome, David, to the program. We're going to try for share. So please feel free for share, like the program as we begin this program, and we'll just wait a few minutes for you for join, and then we can go live and share the different discoveries and what we get for the week because we get very limited amount of discoveries that we'll share and we know what's happening, you know, even the time we get we 2023. I hope say you really listen, really watch right now. If you know we don't vote it, we encourage you for that. Because if you don't vote, from your understanding, you know to vote. So no make lot of time they pass you. Mm. So while we wait, I think I'm going to try to do something different. Maybe that name can come out before everybody they join. I will try for play the soundtrack for we two how you call it? The two soundtracks we don't come out. So while we wait for people, then we'll go do that right now. So welcome everybody. Where they join me right now. This is not the weekly summary updates in discoveries. Pardon my voice. It's like a little deeper than usual. Just a grab and sleep. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the life of Dr. Isatu. She too much. Uh, let's go back. So please, there, not forget for like this program, share them, so other people back go join you for listening to some of the or watch some of the discoveries that we don't come with for this week. We get a very limited amount of discoveries them. No, that's not because they try for upload. Things then can change a bit, but I want to welcome each and every one of you to the program today. Today is the 25th of September 2022. Viewers, for the one them, where they are, usually I want to say happy Monday, happy Sunday, because we get my sister, Queen Hour. We just don't join me. Welcome, Queen Hour. Welcome, David, and welcome, Nisha. And I'm going to see who else is on. So I try for look for different stuff. I think we get some network. So this program they stream right now live on Facebook at KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries, and also at KID-AFAN Discoveries on YouTube and Salone Discoveries on YouTube. We want to say happy Sunday, happy Monday, because we deal with different time zone for different people that way they join we, and we appreciate everybody where they join now, and all the one that we get for watch the program afterwards. So with that being said, as I say, now we start the program with just playing the soundtrack. Hopefully, I can get this on for we. We'll play this and then share the screen. Okay, if it is not me, then who? We have to work today to make sure that life is better. So we want to say once again welcome, and I think we will go right into the program. Um, and I know some people will try for join along or watch the program later. Welcome to the weekly summary updates and discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. I want to welcome the one them all with the comment right now with the join the program. Welcome again, once again, Nisha, David, Queen Awa, Afam, John, they join me. We want to say welcome to everybody. We may be getting some in and out. Sometimes the streaming platforms can become too much for we, but I believe say it makes sense for Lord we continue the program as we continue for watch. Lord, not forget for like, comment this program. Yeah, so weekly summary updates in discovery. They highlight discoveries that we matter to Sierra Leone, and we want to say to you the discoveries that will they bring now something really important in terms of within the affect we educational system, within the affect we basic needs them, and then things that we go promote other individuals them, and then we focus on different things that we get for deal with the movie industry as well. So let's start the discovery with the intro for today, and then we go continue the program and by discussing. While you're here, please feel free to comment, so that we can share with thoughts, with ideas, and let yourself they be part of this program live. Thank you.
To this press briefing. On behalf of my colleague commissioners and staff, I will give you the following updates on the voter registration process. Collected based on 80% of centers reported for phase 1. Provisional first phase data based on preliminary evaluation, technical evaluation, and financial evaluation. The ECSL further ensure that only be that the preliminary and technical were allowed to be evaluated at the financial evaluation stage.
Yeah, whenever you see, as far as this laptop are currently being used by the ECSL. So if you find any laptop, anybody that carry this encryption ECSL, and if powered on, you see the ECSL logo. You can also help us assist to make sure that particular laptop is ECSL. Furthermore, you can also see
Hello viewers from KID-AFAN Discoveries, me AM Tijan.
Leaders of political parties in parliament, is present, students, diplomatic and development partners, distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
We need a nation and love for peace. Of course, we need all things. And where there is something to heal, we need every hand. Yes, indeed. We need every hand.
By the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone,
His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio, and members of Parliament. The vision is a wonderful opportunity for children to build peaceful perspectives of the world around. If we can equip children with the skills that they need to be humans.
Okay, some of them where they listen and they watch right now, they understand, say, we get some issues with network, things and they glitch, and we need to get the full discovery highlighted. But we I want for say the last two them way come up, as we all know, so the week on the 21st now being the International Day for Peace. This now program or discovery where we don't publish today. And if you not been get the opportunity for watch them, it just to give you a brief glance of what it look like so that you will see, where we own country also join other countries them for ensure that and they take part of things and where they happen internationally. So in that way, we they continue for talk to we brothers and sisters them where they home for make sure they maintain peace and tranquility for ensure say what law we all hold with peace. We come 2023 we can go vote and make sure say we make the right decision. Who that want sit on our office, who that want we know say it will really cries them to them where we need now we country we come to the current status now the country, and we will also do discovery where we go come up with where we self go make be the judge as to waiting at the current state of we currency where you compare them to the dollar. But prior to that, also see the other discovery will come about during this week, and we want to say plenty thank you to we and as well as to we them International Day of Peace na the country na something we all for common with the government for sure say people they not see we differently, and we see say we presidents we don't can at the United Nations you get a speech, and we hope say whatever speech you get where things then come around for help we out, then we implement them accordingly. So we want to take the discovery to we next discovery so that we can come back and discuss you where they watch and they listen right now. This is not the weekly summary updates in discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. They on Facebook Live and also they on KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries, as well as Salone Discoveries and KID-AFAN on YouTube. So if you like this program, share. Maybe some man go on for listen to a few things and wait and they also and see how it will benefit them forward. So let's see what's in the next discovery for.
The ghost corner. I did on this business and I educate myself onto this point, and currently me the Service General for the Sabo State for the St. Dealers I usually limited. Now we will export we will attract foreign currency into the country. Now that will happen again. Government social venue way will get foreign currency where they will sell out and
automatically you don't lose about 800,000. You don't
I don't say with network. So yeah, no sound, no network. Um, I just hope it will resolve. If you not resolve, I have to go on Facebook direct. So they left this streaming platform, go Facebook, so that we go do the program correctly. Right now, myself, me energy doesn't die. Okay, we good now. All right. Viewers, then really want for I don't know the streaming platform sent out a message and they get some issues. Now this announcement not go directly on Facebook, so I mean need for upload and mister. Usually then can send and share and the different streaming lines then would use like YouTube and Facebook, but they're not be able to do that for Facebook. So it looked like say we are doing well. I really feel say it makes sense for make play the video back so that we will really get the content right so that we discuss them. But prior to that, before we do that, I think Queen our bring come. I think he don't get some sense from the video. The best and only way to manage your exchange rate is to have a surplus in foreign trade. We know that. So let's just continue the video, and then we'll come right back. And then yeah, it is challenging, like the network, but I don't switch to something else loud to keep my fingers crossed to hope that it would stay steady going forward, and so that we don't need to drop and then come back in. But I just want to play this.
Don't go with wait for the $100. A part of it, a part of feeding, a part of you cost of where you pay. You
also mind. And where there is something to heal.
The ECSL further ensure that only bids that has the preliminary and technical evaluation were allowed to be evaluated at the financial evaluation stage.
Yeah. Whatever you say, as far as you're concerned, this laptop are currently being used by the CSL. So if you find any laptop in any corner that carry this CSL, and if part on this CSL, you can also help us which laptop is part of the CSL. Furthermore, you can
Hello viewers, from KID-AFANdiscoveries, me now is Tijan.
The Yonkela, just leaders of political parties in parliament, parties, representative here present, students, diplomatic and development partners, distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
We need imagination and love for peace. Of course, we need also mind. And where there is something to heal, we need every hand. Yes, indeed. We need every hand.
By the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio, and members of Parliament. The vision for the Commission is a wonderful opportunity for the build peaceful perspectives of the world around. We children of Sierra Leone to be human beings.
I go school at this business year, and I get myself on to this point. I'm going to be the Secretary General for South Street for the St. Dealers Association Limited. Now, we be the export and all that things. Them we make we attach currency into the country. Now that know they happen again. Government gets extra revenue way they will get foreign currency. We will sell out and count foreign currency. Man, more of import to the import of export.
1,000 francs. So automatically you don't lose about 800,000 euros first by you look the price now. You don't lose first 800,000. Don't pay that 1,600,000 first we don't go with for the $100. A part of your transport, a part of your feeding, a part of your custom where you pay, you free all pay and when you come back, like I mean a victim. For you get dollars, say go na the commercial bank, maybe you get dollars, go Nigeria, go Guinea, this and that. It's not possible for me. So,
Hello viewers, this is
Okay, before we go to that saga day, one more time, I want to continue to apologize because this program, somebody is doing something that says don't do live. Well, I get for do live today because next week another for do live. So for that reason, I bring myself right here. Okay, despite the technical issues, I feel say we go continue this program. Welcome each and every one of our way right now. Kumbatarali, welcome. You know, just join me, and also but you know, yeah, David in the say the guys still get a lot of challenges, and I hope they don't resolve because they try for monitor them both on both platforms or all the different platforms. On my end here, we don't able to resolve that. We don't see first the video where we first played today for we discoveries them now being the ECFL, you know, registration process that guy for take we through or the measures that we don't put in place for see how they will ensure say you know what we don't get fraud or corruption to the upcoming election. We hope say that's not the fact, because so many videos and they go around on social media where really hot trending, like in a way that if you watch them, they ask you what is going on, what are the people trying to do where it comes to the 2023 election. What it make you go around the schools for try for say to school picking them, would they pay for on a school? When I don't say, you know, in our education currently in our this action, 90 take one year, those are wrong things to do. We hope say that's not just talk. We hope say not just talk. Now something will not go happen or whether they will actually stop. But we don't see video not a lie, voice not a lie. So now the thing that they we don't see, but we hope say these new measures them about how they will ensure the devices them wouldn't they use the backup generators them or the backup solar panels that we don't put in place, it will be effective on the day of the election so that we know where the stories. Right. With that being said, comments coming because now they take them from video by video. Comments coming where Queen. Then we actually take the discovery from there. We went to the International Peace Day where I don't talk about for Sailor we continue to maintain peace in order for we go for make the right decision come 2023. So that way the way you vote for the right person we will represent we will try to do things them now we can't we will benefit the ordinary Sierra Leonean where we the kind of this platform on this particular program where they see the points them what we want to highlight get for deal with basic human needs them, and in doing so we serve the citizens them we ask we urge everybody maintain the peace, try for be a role model in our society so that we know will cause chaos. We don't go through decades, more than decades or 2 decades of war, right? Like close to 2 decades, because after 10 years, I'm going to the second year or the second decade. So that number of years of war, we don't leave them. We know how it turns like. So please, we ask everybody for maintain them cool and wait for the election day before any other thing we get for happen. Welcome to all the ones that we just join again, and we get to watch this program going forward. Then we go to the money side. We money currently the exchange rate it's really sad for make we go compare money way before 700,000 leons, the old money now being $100, now don't almost go where, right? Or 750 or 800, wherever you been changed or make that exchange day happen, about how many years ago. Today now 1.6 million or more, depending on say they change this money. And now, from we understanding the video where we share, government one for, or the bank governor rather, I would say, they try now for auction, the dollar, so that the money will stabilize. For how long that get for happen? That's not the question where I want for Lord we answer now so today, and let's see how we were able for give we message or we recommendations them to we leaders them to the minister for letting go see waiting for happen, and the government as a whole, as President Biobin address the United Nations assemble where him bin go and talk about how we continue they do and the things that we don't put in place. Waiting are you on take before we left now so today? Waiting are you on take? You feel say it represents we well as a nation, or you feel say there's some things and they where we need for address at home before we go out there and begin talk. So Queen Awabin bring a comment say the best and only way out to manage your exchange rate is to have a surplus in foreign trade. What that means? Meaning we not for just the import things and we for try for we export things them out of the country. Because if you're able to do that, you're able to get better rate, better way of maintaining the trade, and all the commodities then where they happen at the country. Unfortunately, we depend on so much import than exporting things out of the country. And we hear from the two gentlemen them where we've been interviewed during that Salone Discoveries Day, where really talk about, waiting that they face, the challenge that they face, when they even go to Guinea for go buy things them and bring and come to the country. So with that being said, Queen go on and say if a nation is not engaged in foreign trade where you export is more than where you import is very sad. And that's not the same thing we are trying for just say we issue here definitely now the fact that we're not able to send things them out for let people can also see what we safely do. And then I want to say thank you, Queen, for those comments we come in, and I continue for comments and Lord we talk about the discoveries. Then we'll be able to highlight this week, or we'll be able to upload this week. One of the videos that been come out this morning actually. So we want to say plenty thank you, and I hope say the network better for everybody where they watch right now. And now still breaking on my end. Okay, that we don't deal with. We continue to apologize again. Thank you for really joining us today, everybody. Then Queen say, in this message, they say, what do you expect when dominion? Oh God, we're going back to the Queen. Okay, the dominion, or the dominion degree holders are managing the economy. The bank governor need to, which like need for go for lecture, to the full chief, on economic management. Tell them back home. Maybe they will listen to you today. If they listen, we will take them from there. But sometimes they don't listen, So, doctor, you have to pay for not doing live next week. How much, my sister? How much? Because I know still say I got for go network. I got for be the problem. Now make another do live, but you never know. You never know. If I don't do on the day, I will do on the next day, maybe. Where I know see the network go on steady. So now that I will say for now. But you go know saga for the hold on, stay tight. And then good afternoon, Doc, and everyone else. Thank you, Mohammed, for joining. And today, leaders are focusing on rigging election instead of running our economy. And absolutely, I also agree with that. Then get their own way in how then they do them. And but we want for hope and pray, say we will change how things then look like, come 2023. Make sure say people then make a wise decision where it comes to the election, upcoming election 2023. If you didn't Salone, say you get for the yeah, go register, let you vote. Every vote counts. No matter whether you intend for vote for, we want to make sure say this election is free of corruption, it's free from rogue, if not so we call them, is free from fraud, whichever way, so that tomorrow we know where you like waiting, how you call that man? Trump in America say that they steal the election from him. And obviously that ain't going to happen. So because we know say also that's going to happen, we already in our salon we go vote. Yeah, we allow go vote for that. We voice them can be heard. That signature, that thumbprint, that time where you take for go, we know say not easy, but you can able for change how things then look, making sure that you select who if you say they do the right thing for you as a citizen, so then will include you in the decision making, then will include you as a citizen, then will know say we constitution need for change, because the constitution currently they speak for we the ordinary citizens them. So with that, Lord, take the discovery to the next one and then continue for comments now the program so that we go take them, to wherever we want for discuss them and how we see them.
Salone Discovery with KID-AFAN.
Independent media sport journalist we don't win the award on 4 times, and also serving as public relation officer of the Central One Football Association, sports presenter at the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation, the program Sports Barry. Julius Madabio, you understand? Trophy being sponsored by Gento Group of Company. Significantly, Gento don't put in small resources out of the small dividend where it get from the construction company where it get in Sierra Leone. They make I feel proud as Sierra Leone, and they make I feel proud as somebody who is very close to him, where we done the report for him. But trust me, in attitude and conduct is very, very unfair.
Over that, if anything they discover at this one day, maybe it will be okay.
So what do you think about this game today?
Well, actually, a nice game. The gameplay 2 equal. But the tension of the game, the opposite team can get a cap, so take the advantage to capitalize on that.
Community of football. Origin, we name the football map. And we have to guess, we not need a community because the capital of community a disaster. So this will cast them out.
Okay, so it look like say the network not like the video then too much today. So they do your own, and I continue for apologize again. So then let listen to me, Dr. Naso. So myself go continue for talk about the issues them where we highlight. So now that discovery day, we all know, if we don't talk now, say Musa Tumbo need mental health evaluation, need psychotherapy, need support system. It don't come back. So we do our discovery. We go to the field. Outside them in the play, and we are waiting a sport journalist say to we Salone Discoveries from KID-AFAN for say waiting in problem, waiting then think. We are waiting that man talk. If you not watch the discovery, go back, let you watch, let you listen. We know see that bits and pieces we all get forget, all the different media platforms them get forget where it can to Musa Tumbo in issue. Musa is something they talk about mental health, immature, not brain not develop, all the different one that would we not say me because I don't listen to so much. We not feel say all the people that use suggestion is wrong. There could be a truth to many of them. But at the end of it all, or the recommendation with me they give, I believe say we can do that. We can really do that for support Musa, for make them get a mental health screening done first. But not do screening. For make sure say we know in true problem, then at the same time we ask in family them, mama and papa, where born Musa. I know I don't listen to the daddy. God help me. That day when I listen, it begin make I change my mind. So what I think. I change my mind to what I think because the man say, then Musa then get to do something. Like seriously, this speaking, if you been really try, you do your part as a parent. Now pray, you pray, now you pray. With the Sarah that you pull Sarah. We Africans, then we know you get to do certain things then. Like prayer, pull Sarah, ask people to let them pray, and all that. For the next step, grab like pray. So surahs and the women are Muslim. We know say if you read and God Almighty Allah, they answer you. Same goes for the Christians then, right? So do that, and at the same time, the wife I'd encourage them for do the same thing. This is not easy. It's not easy for any woman. For like day, if you say you don't get a world-class husband for play internationally, try for change things then for you, for in family them, for we country as a whole. But look what they happen to Ram. Whatever this is, whether this is now psychological issue, or whether not spiritual issue, whether not developmental issue, we want for pray for Musa. Me na prayer. And I hope and pray see. I didn't have free tongue. I get the opportunity. That mental health screening, when nobody not do it, we not do it for Musa, Dr. Didwa. I will ask him those questions because I think it's needed. If we start with the screening, then we'll be able to refer the person or the individual for therapy. As we all they talk, how many people have really gone out there, tried to reach out to Musa, whether not in family, in work, and try for put and down. Some them say they can tram, if they dodge, or they come, or if you come, it's like, oh, they will make appointment, and they get time again. I don't listen to that part today. But I go to me own now. Me, I definitely, even if not a Zoom call, anybody will feel say you get Musa Tombo, then I interview her, ask her the questions and way I feel say irrelevant to a mental state. Do you reach out to me? On Facebook, KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries. There's a WhatsApp number. There is an email. There's a or you go on my own page. Okay, email, WhatsApp, whatever. Go there. Go on my own page. Kakay-Diallo. Look for me. Send me a message. I will respond because I really feel say there's a lot of things and way we can do for we brother. Despite what they go on with him, despite what in the face right now, and with the call on, still me, I still the call on the Ministry of Sport for let them not give up on her, even though they don't ban them. For some, they don't ban them. That we know. So where's the support? Where somebody they go, God forbid, let's say somebody they go into respiratory distress. You just say, you know what, I need to do nothing, I just watch you, I need to give you oxygen, I need to do anything. Me, the line where they do my own business, I need to do that too. Even if the patient they cost you, even if the patient rude, you still the treater. You still the treater, you still do the right thing. So please, we ask for that. I hope say when they get me. I really hope say when they get me. Queen, now for the confirm, let not be saying I mean no more they talk by myself now. So boy, it look like say the network for be okay, right? So dear brothers and sisters, them na salon. Anyway, for I get in touch with Musa, I'm giving my time, for make I talk to them, make I go ask them some key questions, them, we get for deal with mental health. He needs screening. He needs screening. Musa Tombo needs screening. So, yeah, me, I feel Salone not give up so easily. And I want to welcome everybody just to join me. Okay, says thank you because I thought you say, now me no more they talk by myself now, so today. Okay. So with that, as I continue for welcome, we new viewers them. Thank you for joining and thanks for making sure I know see everything look good. Lord, take the discovery to the next one where we discover something maybe many of we don't know. Me, I not be know, I don't say we get a museum somewhere Shaka Stephen Street. But this particular one, I wasn't aware of it. So because I wasn't aware of it, it was really interesting for Mac we go see. We are enjoying your recommendation. Oh, thank you. I hope say then listen. Sis, you go join me. We go talk to Musa. Go ask him for some of the things that really happen. Why make it behave this way? But me, if we screening work out well, we defend that person, that good psychologist, we're well trained for take care of Musa. I think that therefore be we own support to her. And I just encourage all the one way they go and they talk, say in attitude, in behavior. Yes, it's concerning. Why make Musa Tumbo for play them mini league them? Why for go play in a community leagues them? Now I not quite understand. It can do it for fun, but that means you go there for try for empower the young ones, them we want for go into sport. The young ones that we want for go into sport, like let's say we all they see when I went in a UK, David Beckham, right? It gets in academy for young one them where they go and play sport. Where you become somebody in you country or a society, you want to give back to society. You really want to give back in many different ways. One, for be a mentor, for be that role model, for be that one we go create an environment where school picking them will come or the young ones them will come for can learn how to play that knowledge where you get or for learn from it, right? So that now one thing we hope and pray say Musa will get out of this whole thing where they go on with and right now and become somebody very admirable, which he is admirable, just that waiting they happen to them right now. They make people and they say some things and me heart they well. Me heart they well. Because this with God I have so I want really see like continue for score goal for Leon Stars. I know I like football, Nations Cup, African Nations Cup. Or that day, let not talk. I go for Didi. Live. Go at. And as I talk about that, say I like sport, I make I continue for rooting for we brother Musa Tumbo. Lord not give up on us so easily. Lord send message of prayers. Lord continue for the praise. Say it change things and change for him, and not continue for the do the things and way look like say for me not to just the family disgrace or in where we self as Sierra Leoneans they don't look good. Doesn't look good at all. So Lord not just the bash, Lord it's try for see how we find solution, and Lord he asks government for coming for see how they self will help in this whole mess where they go on with Musa. Mohammed they say Musa should be screened and kept for mental health. Hey, thank you. See, I'm not the only one. I listen to a program where the two people, they're the one where they defend the spiritual aspect and one where they defend the mental health aspect, they go way high. And then I get for comments, I was about to call in that program and say me peace, but then it not happen because I don't see the WhatsApp number, but it's okay. I won't give up. Thank you, Mohammed, for that comment. So as my recommendation continues to Musa, I think Silo take the discovery to the museum, when at the Sierra Leone National Railway Museum, where we've been get from the point discovery with Kadia to Kabia. And I also say plenty thank you to the previous guests them and the previous speakers them. Now we program them we do. So let's see what this get for offer we today. Okay. And I was very excited just to see that and know that we get something like that now we country Sierra Leone. Too many places are there. So for the point, we therefore begin the try for continue for the discover more things now we country Sierra Leone.
And the dick is white fresh up. the kitchen. Some bros, media. You know, big mom,
Well, this place, the National Railway Museum, found in September 2004 with a British personnel called Colonel Stephen Davis, as you can see in photograph Obayanda. Tego Atura Mini Stadium, all under between workers and Bididi. Then when you can at the race course, you will see them building, government building, they then workers and they all be there. We then be working at the train before. Because in the Mr. Mohamed Modu Bangwa, he working at the train after national workshop close. He working at the train for a long years, so you get a wild experience.
With the run, like how difficult is day today, but if we will get train like we train the come. I remember the days we don't pass, we get one good wagon, they right up there. That sliver painted one. We at least in the get go 13 tons of goods. Now they go take from upline to the city now.
Yes, that's not the the points discoveries will be try for discover outside the National Railway Museum located in a Klein town. So where you go to Salone, say this place there. Maybe if you can go, you friends them, your family members, or you picking them, we don't know anything. So you see, good thing we know say this, then discover or try for make the museum 2004. So you know what? I not be doing a salon, so maybe now I can feel better about myself. Because where you did you can't where you did you don't know much about part of your country, they begin to wonder where were you. I don't say yeah, I not be they go town like that, I need to go places like that, but just knowing 2004 and then be try for come up with somebody then say they get a Facebook page, so you can go on the Facebook page, try for explore, discover a little bit more about the place so that you can go there. You see, well, at the end of it, if you know, okay, I think we'll not show that part there now we highlight, but at the end of the discovery will be shows like Kadia to Kabia when now we host being try for do there's some kind of thing whatever they do on the train track with the person will be the tour guy or the person will be the show them around and talk about things them. So so those are fun things to. I was really impressed her doing that. I was impressed seeing that. So Queen Awa say our one-sided way of thinking is responsible for us always to think that everything is negative in life, right? Is connected to witchcraft. Exactly. And people can have the right to believe in stuff like that. Unfortunately, there are people that don't believe in that. That includes me. Because for me, the God way they serve pass everybody. We're not saying that it happened. No, don't get me wrong. But you need for fetch that devil the way if you say they come after you for tell and say you are wrong. Not you create me. Remember, if you know the story of Satan, Iblis, right? Waiting the power is the way God gave. If he gave for a reason, because he already know say they go hellfire. He already know say he don't do wrong. So because he know say he don't do wrong, he they go hellfire. So now the try for take people them along with him. I don't say this is not a spiritual program or like talking about religion or whatnot, but it's just the knowledge we know about Iblis or Satan, because satanic acts and make so many things that they happen in our country. But we get for not say there's science, there's psychology, and the Quran and the Bible both talks about those things. So if that's not the case, We don't study. We don't know the brain. We know the mind, how the mind can act sometimes. Is it right for let we just the things everything are just the witchcraft, na juju or na all the other stuff then they? But is it also good for let we say, what, there's research about the brain. If the brain not developed, somebody would act in a way that when a mental health problem or psychological problem or cognitive impairment, let's say cognitive impairment. Maybe somebody they grow very fast, but in brain not they develop at the same rate. Do we think about that sometimes when we talk about people, their mental health? Some people are very matured in the behaviors and way that they display. And the other question why I can let for ask, waiting at the mentorship or the Ministry of Sport can offer to players? Because like I said also before, it's very stressful if you didn't have the spotlight. Some man not able to handle pressure. Some man not able to handle that, role or that position where he end up for seeing self, where being feel say it go even happen. So I just feel say there's still more to be done. As much as they want for banner, as much as they don't want for let them play. But where's the help here? Things like this, they bring person into depression. We know about bipolar disorder, manic, major depression. Where didn't ya? Then treating they always say one big one. Let me call them major depression. The person can become manic sometimes, become, somebody where no one for talk. Paranoia. What about those things? What about post-traumatic stress disorder? What about, anxiety, panic disorder? How somebody they act where they're in a panic state. Remember, you have the mild, moderate, and that panic state. You feel like, say, the world is turning upside down. Have we gone through that? Somebody don't need to go and street it. Map the web dirty close and begin to eat food in a dirty box for let you know say that thing you go say that crazy. No, there are people out there that actually get treatment. People get treatment for their mental health problem. The body release serotonin, where we know say it play a key role now we brain, or they play a key role in how we act on a daily basis. So we can give patients them medications, Zoloft, for example, Seroquel, for example, Cymbalta, for example, Wellbutrin, for example. These are all medications that where they stabilize the individual. It can still go about in day-to-day life with everything as long as the person is not psychotic. Mood stabilizers, then they. Antidepressants, then they. Anti-anxiety, then they. Anybody don't try? What about Adderall? Anybody don't even try for Gimusa? Any of them talking first? Let's screen them first. Then they definitely have to say screening has to take place before you put anybody on a treatment. What about doing the PHQ? When I just first, now 2 questions that they ask. After which these are asked every patient will step into my clinic. Every patient will see. Within the last 2 weeks, have you been depressed, feeling anxiety or depressed? If that question they become yes, it prompts me to the next one. Then after those 2 questions, then I want to know how each of them think and they don't make this person feel. And also I want to know how this person, if they don't ever try to hurt themselves, because that's key. And it's been times where you didn't at the clinic, patient tell you, say, I want to hurt myself. God knows you are not going home. You're going to make sure so that patients, they get transferred to the appropriate place where they will take care of them. You can become liable as a clinician if you not diagnose properly, you not treat somebody properly. So, Sierra Leone, we have a lot to do. Lord, not just they condemn. Lord, they think about what else can we offer to our brothers and sisters out there. Because if we can do that, I believe, say, we can change how things and they look like. These statements where Queen say, and I want to say thank you. We tend to judge very quickly. We tend to say things and conclude right away without even trying to find out the true cause of the problem. Even when things can go wrong in an institution, would they see what thing can happen? They want to know the root cause analysis. What went wrong? What was the reason for this to happen? So, comments come in, Queen, they say, our neighbor, Ghana, just installed brand new train 2 weeks ago. Okay, what is our leaders doing? Mr. I don't know. Maybe we can answer this question together. They need to think. They just want to spend money on things and we don't make sense when you talk and say you don't talk. You know, I've watched that when they first they plan for do that. When they see Ghana, people they say don't go far, just stay within the West African coast. Just stay there. When you want to compare with country in development and how would they be in, just try for make you go compare the one that just around we. Or if you can even do the Mano River, just do that. What do you think about those countries within the Mano River Union? Then now you take them now to Ghana, take them to Nigeria, and the other side of them. Ivory Coast, I've been there. Guinea, I've been there. I'm not going to Liberia 8, but I'm just telling you. If Salone look like just one of them, not talking about Guinea, but Ivory Coast for in general, doctor, I think you go for begin the packet things they go na Africa. Now that I can tell me, man. I say if una the way una country dey, so me own dish. We're gonna move. The kids, they're just going to go to school in Africa. They will come back. But before you move now your country, you want that enabling environment. You want that sustainability of light, healthcare, sanitation, then the roads, you know? So my son tried to join my program. Hey, God, Abdul Rahman. Thank you, son. Thank you. No talking. Enough. Hi, Mom. It's your son, Abdul Rahman. God, when I join me for welcome Abdul Rahman to the program. Welcome. Now the little one, Dandy, he decided to join. You know, with me your accounts. With me accounts. Thank you. Okay, Lord, take the discoveries to inside the box as we continue for talk. Welcome, Abdul Rahman. Thank you for joining. But you see, it's my name on there. Good.
Kind of style that they bring out for sure for say yes, it come out from a home. So that's a lot don't show for say yes. Most of we know safe. Bring out some kind of fun, not to pass. Bring out your family issues, like you begin showcase some to the TikTokers, like show you begin show everything for your party, but begin to talk deep talk.
Well, my girl, we TikToker, and most of the time I like for doing TikTok video then on Creole, and can do some kind of talking creativity in the media, do some fun and even get one.
The only thing is that let's just continue for God to add more strength and zeal. Learn nothing to bring them down. Let's just continue the good work.
Not just we just there around more, just talk, chat things together. Just always in the at least if class not there at times can go now with students canteen, just go get food and other fun stuff.
Okay, thank you very much, Queen R. They say welcome Abdurrahman, and God bless and keep you safe. Thank you. See, Abdul. All right. No, you cannot come to my live. You need to go, please. Yes, sorry, you guys. Thank you. Abdurrahman tried to come to my space to think he can go in on the video live. It's not happening. How is the sound now, Queen? I think I've unmuted. I had put my son was here in the room, Queen. He wants to program live. I said, no, I don't need your face there. Go watch downstairs. So thank you for that blessing word or that prayer for Abdul. And we'll continue the discoveries. But before we go, that's not being one of the TikTokers them now we country Sierra Leone, where they call Jadine. And me no one they see in video, except for this one. If you go back, you watch the discovery now with YouTube channel within our KID-AFAN discoveries, you go watch and see some of the suggestions, them, the recommendations, them will then be offered to Jadine where it can to in things and where it present, right? So the TikTok, now something where they promote so many young ones in our country, and also some people can learn from that as it can happen. And at the same time, it is like what they get things and what they do, where them followers, them viewers, and will let them do differently. We can see inside the box, which really inside the box they about. Now I will let you try for say the positive side of somebody, and at the same time try for see how you go send a message of or send a solution or recommendation or suggestion, whichever way you want for put on, for let the person either change or continue for do it in they do. So we want to say plenty thank you to we team now Salone for that discovery day, Patricia and the team we been come with that discovery day for we. So let me take the discovery now to we trailers, and then we'll do a quick recap so that given all the technicalities, this program is not supposed to be longer than this, but here we are. We're gonna try to finish it, with the time.
I am going to forgive her on this one. But the next time this repeats itself, then it means that you are no longer useful to me anymore.
Make sure I am protected. How much do you want to strip off now?
It's only a fool that can think that I can trade my love for a chicken chip.
What is wrong with you?
I am really worried.
Are you here to complete the job?
I am not aware of him
Junior is not changing.
Those are what makes a man. What do you think a woman needs from a man?
Why would you get yourself involved with a shoemaker?
He's not a shoemaker. He's a student just like us.
Don't touch my skin with your filthy hands.
I was a qualifying year student at the university.
That useless daughter of yours. Where is she?
Chief.
Bring her out. Bring her out.
Why are you after me? Why are you barking at everyone close to me as if you are my dog?
Please take it easy. Calm down and tell what she has done wrong.
Just shut up! How can you be so careless? What is wrong with you? I'm sorry, you're bringing yourself into this fight, right? He's after my son.
It is disrespectful to me.
Mom, your son. So stay away from her.
There should be no problem.
You need to worry in this case.
So yeah, this has been. It's easy.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
What's wrong with you? Huh? Are you mad?
Let them come in up and I'm doing my work.
Now we not the fire, we the follow the smoke. The iron we know they burn or they broke. I be the talk and they facing a joke. Me money and me power know they desire for work. Give me.
The most intriguing, thought-provoking story ever told is back with a bang with more captivating episodes in its season 2 series.
When I pull bondo, na saga song, they all part them. Now they can pick all what they want for.
A land deeply rooted in custom and tradition.
Oh, change this tradition.
One of which requires young girls who come of age to be sent into the bondo booth.
This lawyer will meet her. Who walk father then the father the back. You expect me for change the laws now this time? What we papa then don't make now we the campola then only
In the 2018 National Entertainment Award winner for Best TV Series.
What is that first marriage?
The freshly graduated girls are sent straight to the chief's barrack in the presence of all the villagers.
they don't pull with woman there pabundo. And today na the day
Where they are lined up for any man to choose any one of the girls to be his wife.
we all know with tradition. Say now we the chief the first.
The die is cast. Now Susan, very beautiful, well-shaped and attractive, has captured the eyes of all the eligible men in the village. But Susan is also deeply in love with the Apo, son of the village chief. Pasantigi, the next man to succeed the chief, is also desperate to have Susan as his wife.
Who send me at say?
Find out in this award-winning, heart-throbbing blockbuster TV series, Sierra Leone, produced by AAA and Dr. Isatu, Kakay-Diallo, is written by Ismail Dadis Bangura and directed by Mohammed Shagi Kabo. Executive producer Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, starring Haja Masire Conte as Susan, Ismail Dadis Bangura as Yapo, Grappa as Pasantigi, Al Idris Demo as Chi. Enjoy Sierra Leone movie at its best. Seraton, the difference between imagining and seeing.
Okay, Fambudem, as we continue forget these technical issues, I think, I don't know why I don't know, not say this, not so what I mean. I call, reach out to the customer service for make them know see this issue because it's not on internet, so this not their own problem today. I think I need a full refund for this month. So many technical issues then don't happen for the month of September. So many, too many that I can bear with. And then they continue for interrupt me program. The energy working one come with they go, like in and out. So they have to give a refund. Yeah, so now oversee or not to salary you don't pay for something, then they refund you back. Yeah, they pay where not go well, they can go back, then they give the money back or give you something else for them. So or then you store credit. Yeah, we now already watch where they list right now, know exactly how they operate overseas. That's what tell you say that because the people them they insure them, they merchandise them or the things that what they do. Insurance day. So in case then get losses, they give or recover. You understand, eh? So if you are not get good service for whatever reason, you have to give me credits for that. Me cable company waiting house now a few months ago, you begin to mess up at the call, a complaint. Then they give a refund, then they give partial credit, or even your cell phone bill, you get issue with them, then they do that. So you see, now the measures that they don't put in the country for make sure say the citizens, then the consumers, them benefit from the service will be render to them, and if they don't like it, can they complain? Queen I say awesome trailers, thanks for sharing. Yes, as we continue for share the trailer, we can do a quick recap so that we go remind people them of the premiere where they come, and we continue for work on things that we'll need for share. October therefore be a month when I will see more stuff will come about the movie premiere. We'll therefore do Endless Love, and I be done share earlier on with soundtrack of today, and we'll get a second one. But before we done the program, I will definitely play there or two for remind people them. For say those soundtracks are for Endless Love movies specifically, and we'll definitely if you know we don't listen now YouTube, iTunes, Audio Mac, all these other different streaming or podcast them or like we say you listen to song, we are there. Those two songs are there. If I not been share the link with you, I think I be don't share and now with Facebook page and for go they let you download and let the part of the song the way they listen to. We feel say we need forget we own original soundtrack. So now I make Drizzly do that song based on Doctor in Request. There they are, two songs. They talk about two different characters for people then. Thank you all for the feedback, the comments, for joining. Can't wait for this movie premiering Endless Love. Absolutely, Mohammed. Say we never sell tickets and a lot begin to sell tickets. Me, I sell doctor they sell tickets. We all get some kind of mandate how much tickets you for sell. So dear, if you want buy tickets, reach me. Reach me as I promote everybody na the ground, let them go buy to them. Me say when they ask when I reach me when I buy tickets from me. Yeah, so not to just at the executive produce so that they make a work, and they work back, and they promote, and they advert, So again, now nice movie, you will like for watch them. So Lord do a quick recap on the program for today, so that way they will be able for can end this program also today, since we don't get so many glitches then that I'm already not too happy with. Mohammed come with a comment and say, Her Majesty Queen Awa, hope you are preparing for the premiering December. You see, Queen say need 2 tickets. Mohammed, not try for saying I dey sell that tickets though. That's when I dey sell am. So when I go look for one customer, na me don't get that. It's just teasing. Either way, it's fine. Not sell, right, Mohammed? Mohammed in just a campaign for make sure say Queen not miss out, oh, not miss out. Hey, Mohammed, don't feel bad. Okay, you can sell them now, Queen. Mohammed, I for sell that ticket the way even if you buy through me. Now Mohammed in your sales standing. Now they push Queen Her Majesty 1-2 ticket, Mohammed. Okay, and I will for show you emoji. It's too big. It's too big. It doesn't allow me. Thank you for the support, Queen. Thank you. We get for day na the FCC. La don't go there first. La just try for do my presentation. Today, we all know say this now the weekly summary updates in discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. 25th October 2022. They come live to you on Facebook, KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries, on YouTube, Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN and KID-AFAN Discoveries. So where you didn't ask, so we always encourage you for comments, or you will get for watch the program later on. Please feel free for sending you comments, and then we can try for address and incorporate things down. Despite with technicalities, then where we can still can also for make we go deal with the program. Like I said, it's not a program where they come to you live on Sunday, every Sunday, unless we take an excuse. I think I don't take an excuse in advance now, 1 week in advance. So anything, if it's possible for go live again, I will message on our Facebook. If not, una will get it from me on a subsequent week or midweek somehow. We'll try to do something for make people that know exactly what's in the go on. Definitely, the time now for Salone can come live now 5 p.m. United States time now 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then UK now 6 p.m. and Australia can be 12, 13 hours or more different. So wherever you are, please just for adjust your time zone accordingly so you can able to be part of this program. I know say Sunday not a difficult time for join live programs, but hey, Dr. Isatu here is coming with discoveries that matters to Sierra Leone. And with that, this na KID-AFAN company limited where they offer different things na the country. And we continue for urge you for like reach we na 56 Campbell Street so that you self go support and be part of waiting we do as a nation. And you get for cam day, for you to shoot, wedding stuff, and all the different things and where we do, we can talk to you. And if you're not somebody where they do business again, you feel the need for be promoted, definitely reach out to me. We can help with that. And then these are the different offers. And we discoveries them not limited to health discovery. And I want for everybody I don't record them as I promise. I just wait for like the edit them and upload them. It's done. I don't in English and Creole because I mean health discoveries them all have to be in both, so that we'll do the English language, which I mean best part of talking, we come to presentations, especially we come to health. And then we come to the Creole. The Creole one not talk fine, not laugh, just understand them. But I think I try. I just want to say I try. I tried very hard to make sure I interpret them to the point where me brothers and sisters we family them as Salone go understand what I try for see. That health discovery day they come to you and I hope say it will come soon. Fashion will not get, you don't take. We look forward to doing another fashion discovery. Salone Morning Discoveries and Salone Discoveries now the one that would only do most recently. The more education we did last week, and also sport discovery is gonna take some time. But if you look at it, we did something similar to that when our Salone Discoveries, where Ishmael that is Bangura been going at that playing ground for make you go talk to people them about we player Musa Togo. And then we food discovery again, as we all know, sometimes people don't watch too much of certain videos, so we're not keen one for just the upload. We want to make sure we upload when it's appropriate. And then we do the point discoveries and inside the box, as well as we trailers and where we share. So those are the discoveries then what we do today. and I don't talk extensively about recommendations and something we will do for we brother Musa Tumbo, and I will continue for talk about that until we see say it don't get help. This now we premiering dates for Endless Love movie where KID-AFAN they present Endless Love on the 30th on the 30th of December 2022 at the Freetown City Council Auditorium. We can forget a red carpet event where they start at 6:30 p.m. The show time at 8 o'clock. And then we get different packages then where we go really I will try to tell you like we get packages then from 100 150 250 to the platinum or the patron, or where you go do based on donations like anywhere from 500 and up. So we get things that we get for come along with that, for where you come and be part of this red carpet event. And if you not be don't watch we last red carpet for Sierra Leone, it then our Facebook page. The pictures and the video self then our YouTube channel. So you go, you watch, you listen. This was a very difficult day for me. You were hearing from my voice, but you will tell this say. So for now, not bring memories back, I will just move and I will talk about them. And then I definitely encourage you, if you didn't have Salone, be there or be nowhere. Be there to meet Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo and the entire team na Sierra Leone, and most people that were a part of the movie. I will encourage you for like be there. And this now we movie TV series we don't kind of become a standstill because of editing issues, and also editing issues in terms of subtitling. Putting the subtitle, they take time. So, and other things, them again, now that's Adeyegi. So I hope say the editor will understand, say people they want to complete the story. They want to complete this story. Please, we need for upload the remaining, because I don't want to upload them without the subtitle again. I think going forward, any movie where me get for the part of, if not created the talk cam, Madingo, Timini, Limba, whatever they want to talk, I will let for we get a subtitle for let people go understand exactly what thing we try for do. So this now Sierra Leone season 2, episode 1 through 5, then at the YouTube channel. If you know watch them, now for try for let you do that, so that as we get for gear up to the season 3, where we be done shoot. Just want for let Kuna know that we don't shoot season 3, and that's in way get for come. I will try for let it come out in bulk so that you will see all the episodes them at once. I think I will make that decision, and then we will look for see which other TV series then we will work on. This now the different DVDs that we'll get out there. Big Yard, Sierra Leone season 1. They're all day. If you need a copy, please go and grab a copy. I think we've been do a giveaway of Big Yard to people that will take part by inside the box. Queen Awa, they say happy to be there. Of course, we can't wait to see you there. That would be nice. And please, I hope we continue to spread the message to other people them for letting themselves be part of this. And we really want to be successful in this with premiering, because the last one, our Patalona, that was a lot of, a nice place, big space, but you want to flop the room. Yeah, I know I've been COVID time, even if we do social distancing now, for don't get like 2/3 of the population at the home. So people are afraid for COVID. COVID now, you can go places that will not wear mask. So you can come. Yeah, be part. You go for see so many things them. All the actors them, they go for do performances the way you not even know what they go for do. Yeah. So hey, welcome Patrick Sanko. They join we. We have done the move. We have done the program, but thanks for joining. We welcome you to the program. And they say congratulations. And then as we move, we continue this now YouTube channel. We don't do a teaching point where it can to Musa Tombo in issue. And also, we don't do a teaching point last week on health discovery, where the video itself, therefore, can to you, they talk about the monkeypox virus or infection, where we know say ways and how we will protect ourselves. And some of the health discoveries, like when you travel out the country, things that we need for do for protect yourself, please we get that video day, that discovery day, we don't do a way back last year. I encourage you for let you go watch and listen or the year before. But I think last year, yes, I did. So when you travel and salon, make sure say you get vaccines, then we will protect you. Make sure say you take the mefloquine when I once a week anti-malaria medication. When we travel and I can take. And if you can we picking them for the first time, and also we did it, make sure so the water we they drink, purified and bottled water, me, oh God, I don't know what can happen. Why they go there, even for brush with teeth, now bottled water. My younger brother in Australia, they laugh. They laugh me. I say, go ahead and laugh no more. But doctor here is going to take the precaution. The one I know I will protect myself from, and they do that and they. The one way me not see, God ain't go take care of that and going forward. So now that thing happened where I the travel, so money they go on water, yeah, because until the water system and the country change, and obviously I'm ready to take that risk. Yeah. So with that being said, humanitarian wings, don't forget for go donate. If you want for donate to any charity, your own personal one, reach out to we. We definitely want to collaborate in many different lights for make we go support things in our country. Maybe somebody really listen to me getting your foundation. We want to follow, we do things together. Doctor is open to that. And Dr. want to say many thanks to always the one that will join me, even if not for 5 minutes you join me, one for say boku thank you, and where you take your time, you comment, one for say many thanks and more blessings to you and your family for doing that. We know boku, we platform very young, in terms of discoveries them what they do, but I believe say we don't they make a difference, we don't they make a waves and strive for make sure say we continue for do that. And we could do that with the support of we viewers them, we brothers and sisters them both home and abroad where they try for support waiting they do. And we want for say boku thank you to the guests them within each of the programs and my team na salon. I continue for say thank you, continue for work hard, because if me not give up and one alone I give up, and one alone continue for work hard and try to prove them wrong. Those are the things that I believe say we will continue for do. Not forget say what we did our channel, our platform, Facebook page. Like and follow the page, like and subscribe to the page, comment na the page, because with doing so you will improve and help we for make we grow. We appreciate you now all these na the different logos them for KID-AFAN Company Limited as well as Salone Discoveries, and then we get KID-AFAN Films, we get KID-AFAN Institute Foundation, as well as we get Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN, and the tour bus, which we all know. If you don't watch the trailer, initially that bus they hire right now, no hiring, because sometimes Salone now God no money will help me, I can just want for set me more when something can flop me more, I just set me more. Continue for talk to we brothers and sisters them, Lord try for maintain the peace, unity and freedom, and we ask for justice now we country, and we call on the Almighty Allah for see we through in all the things and way we do, because this message been very important to me on the day where we been get that August 10th. It was a very sad moment for we all, where we see something like this repeat itself now we country Sierra Leone. But Lord continue for put the message out there, and in doing so we believe say Sierra Leone will become a stronger nation. In doing so we will believe say Salone for better. That now me hashtag always. If you listen to me, they hear me, they type something, I will tell you say hashtag Salone strong, hashtag Salone for better, and we don't give up, right? So boku thank you to now always join me. And as we continue, as I promised, I want for see if I'm able to share, the two soundtracks them for Endless Love. I know I'm for be that one way the promise and not come through. Many thanks to now already comments, Queen Awa, whose friend, Saul's friend, and Mohammed, and also Patrick, I believe, say, and everybody else really listen right now, and we go for listening afterwards. If you happen for be day on, but you're not able for comment, but you didn't listen to me. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I want to play the last, these two soundtracks, and that way we can take them from there. In many cases, I can like for share the screen. Hopefully, I can share the screen so that we can do it in that format. So the first song will be all upload when I the soundtrack for this movie when I can hear with the trailer in the title gang now waiting we get Drizzly play. Okay, so we need for skip ad. We're gonna skip the ad. We're gonna share the screen.
And they feeling a joke. Me money and me power, no they tire for work. Give me gold, make a back man. Yes, we buy with pop.
Okay, you can't say goodbye. You can do. Okay, I think we end the video not like me today. So, and I want to say thank you as we left now. So, we do the end credit of this program today. So, until we meet again, now Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo out. I hope so you can get the opportunity for make you go, like listen, like play the audio track, now audio mark, iTunes, different side of where they listen to song. Me now YouTube now can listen to more songs. So with that being said, I want to say have a blessed week ahead, and until we meet again in another week of discoveries, I want to say peace and blessings to we all, and may the Almighty Allah guide and protect we all. Have a good one ahead. Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you Una all. We comment, Mari, say thank you, Doc, for a marvelous job that you are doing. May Allah continue to bless you. Amin. And then the game changer, thank you. They come from Queen Aware, and God bless you, and God bless you too. And thanks coming from Mr. Host Friend, and as well as Queen. So bye-bye and congrats from Patrick. Appreciate you all. And as I come back, for just make sure I acknowledge those messages. And now I'm going to say peace, signing out.